today we are solving complex quadratic equations. So I have written few questions here. We will be solving one by one few questions in order to understand the trick behind it. Basically it is quadratic equation. So it means that we will be getting two solutions, right? Okay, but how we will be getting our solutions, let us see. So these are actually like x raised to the power 6 minus 7x raised to the power 3 minus 8 equals to 0. So while studying quadratic equations, we said that any equation where we have the highest power of the variable as 2, we call it as quadratic equation. But these are also some special kinds of quadratic equations only. So what we do is, here I can simply like substitute. We do the substitution method. So I will be substituting, I will be writing let x cube is equal to y. So when x cube is equal to y, I can say that x raised to the power 6 will be what? X raised to the power 6 is x cube whole square. So we can say this is y square. So x cube would be y square and x cube is y. So now I think you can easily see this is reduced to our quadratic equation. So this is y square minus 7y minus 8 equal to 0. Now the task is very simple as we do usually. So I will write here negative 8 and branch it out. So negative 8 plus 1, right? That would give me negative 7, and negative 8 times plus 1 would give me negative 8 product. So now it's very easy. We can write here as y minus 8, y plus 1 equals 0. So either y minus 8 equal to 0 or y plus 1 is equal to 0. So this gives me y equal to 8, or this gives me y equal to negative 1. Now the next task is what? Next task would be to resubstitute this value. Okay, so in place of y we will be writing x cube. So here, so therefore x cube is equal to 8 or x cube is equal to negative 1. So x cube is equal to 8 means like 8 can be written as 2 raised to the power 3, right? And here negative 1 can be written as negative 1 raised to the power 3. So either x is equal to 2 or x is equal to negative 1. So that simple it is. Hope you understood. Let us solve few more examples, right? So here I have written another one, which is, see, this is 32x raised to the power 10 minus 31x raised to the power 5 minus 1 equals 0. So yep, what we will be doing, we will be substituting. So let x raised to the power 5 is equal to y. So yes, x raised to the power 10 would be what? It would be y square. Okay, so I can write now this is 32y square minus 31y minus 1 equals 0. So here coefficient of y square is not 1, so we will have to multiply 32 by negative 1. So yeah, let us do 32 times negative 1 is giving me negative 32, and now I will branch out. So it's easy, it's 31y we want, so I can say positive 32 times negative 32 times positive 1. Negative 32 times positive 1 would give me negative 32, and negative 32 plus 1 would give me negative 31. And since the coefficient is 32, so we will have to divide it by 32. So my factors, like here it will be negative 1, and this is 1 over 32 plus 1 over 32. So my factors would be y minus 1 and 32y plus 1 equals 0. So either y minus 1 is equal to 0 or 32y plus 1 is equal to 0. Let me shift this thing to right hand side so that it doesn't disturb us. Okay, so here y is equal to 1 or y is equal to negative 1 over 32. Now again, yes, we will be substituting y as x raised to 5. So x raised to 5 is equal to 1 or x raised to 5 is equal to negative 1 over 32. So here I can say x raised to 5 is 1 raised to 5 or x raised to 5 is, this can be written as negative 1 by 2 raised to the power 5. So yes, our x is either 1 or x is equal to negative 1 over 2. Easy? Okay. So now let us solve one more question. Let us see how to solve it. Oh, this is a square root something. Fine, no problem. So what I can do is I can write here, let square root of x be equal to y. Okay, so my equation would be y times y plus 1 equals 6. Easy. Now multiply. So y times y is y squared and plus y times 1 is y, and taking 6 to the left hand side becomes negative 6 equals 0. Now yes, what we will be doing? Negative 6 and branch it out. So I can say plus 3 minus 2. Yeah. So this would be y plus 3, y minus 2 equals 0, and this would give either y plus 3 is equal to 0 or y minus 2 is equal to 0. So I can say either y is negative 3 or y is positive 2. Okay, now substituting our value here. So square root of x is negative 3 or square root of x is 2. So now squaring both the sides, I will be getting x is equal to positive 9 or x is equal to positive 4. So these will be two solutions of our quadratic equation. Now let us solve one more question so that you have hands-on practice on it. So, okay, this is 8x plus 5 equals 14 root x. I will be doing the same thing, like let root of x is equal to y. So squaring both the sides, x would be y square. Okay, so I can write 8y square plus 5 is equal to 14y. Now yes, I will be taking 14y to left hand side. So my equation becomes 8y square minus 14y plus 5 equals 0. So now since coefficient of y square is not 1, so I will be multiplying 8 by 5, which is 40, and then branch it out. Plus 40, so branch it out. Okay, so 10 fours are 40. So negative 10, negative 4 when multiplied would give me positive 40, and negative 10, negative 4 when added would give me negative 14. And then since here coefficient is 8, so we will have to divide it by 8. So reduced to negative 5 by 4 and negative 1 by 2. Right? So our factors are 4y minus 5 and 2y minus 1 equals 0. So yes, either 4y minus 5 is equal to 0 or 2y negative 1 is equal to 0. So we can say either 4y is positive 5 or 2y is positive 1. So either y is equal to 5 over 4 or y is equal to 1 over 2. Now what was our y? Our y was root x, square root of x. So we'll see the square root of x is 5 over 4 or square root of x is 1 over 2. So x is what? X is 5 by 4 square or x is 1 by 2 square, squaring both the sides, right? So x is either 25 over 16 or x is equal to 1 by 4. So here we are with our two solutions. Hope you understood. Okay, we will come up with more problems in next videos. All the best.